We are two Star Wars nerds, and today we're talking about a very cool topic, in my opinion. We're going to be talking about how the Ewoks helped defeat the Empire in Return of the Jedi.
They're awesome and cute.
This is so cool, and I know that for some fans, this actually kind of bothers them a little bit. You know, some people don't like this. But, you know, in this book right here, like a holy grail of Star Wars information, the complete encyclopedia, there's actually pretty extensive entries about the Ewoks, and in particular, how they helped defeat the Empire in Return of the Jedi. So why don't we just get something started with maybe why you like this scene and why I like it, and then we'll just dive right into some more of the particulars if we don't hit them.
I love the scene, especially as a kid. I mean, it hasn't really changed now that I'm an adult, but as a kid, I loved the Ewoks because they were so cute, and I wanted one. Like, I wanted a pet Ewok. Like,
look at this. We got a little friend right here,
like,
a little Ewok.
Why wouldn't I? And I thought it was so cool that these cute little creatures were such an integral part to defeating the Empire. Like, that's so cool. It really shows you that you can really do anything. Like, there's not limitations. And I thought it was cool that even the Ewoks, in that book it says they're 1 meter tall, these little guys make such a big impact, and that they help actually destroy the Empire. And I don't think the rebels could have done it without them. And it's just cool to see even the little guys are a part of the story in a big way, and that they were needed and important, and they were cute. So that always gives extra points in my book.
Why you got to get all deep and philosophical? And you're like, man, the underdogs are part, you know, that's awesome. You know, I've actually never thought about that too much, that until we really started thinking about this, like, really deeply. And it's like, even the encyclopedia mentions that they were seen as inconsequential, you know, that the Empire allowed the native species to be there because it's like they're little teddy bears. It
sounded like they were thinking about annihilating them, is the word it used, and then they're like, they're not a threat to us. I'm like, dang.
Joke's on you, sucker. But what's cool is I think it's very reminiscent of like guerrilla warfare, you know, in American history. And it's just because you have this unassuming species in the Ewoks that know, they know their land, they know their planet. You know, it's a moon, but they know the Force Moon of Endor
It's
really
just
well.
like on a sports team, you always play better on home field.
Yeah, home field advantage.
Home field advantage, and that's what the Ewoks had.
And, you know, they had, I wonder how long they had been planning this, or because they had booby traps, and they had these things set up probably like, you know, if they ever come to get us, we're going to be prepared.
I think it was not necessarily just for the stormtroopers, but for any threat. I think they've had them, I think, for years, and they just happened to work out when the stormtroopers landed.
Yeah, and you find out they're very communal, and they're very for each other, and even like the traps, like part of bringing up the community. You see how basically Chewie gets them all trapped because he sees hanging meat. So it's like, okay, so first the Ewoks found something to kill, slaughter, and hang up the meat, set up a booby trap to capture larger animals so that they could cook them and kill them. Maybe they were eating stormtroopers, like, for real.
They're resourceful.
Because, like, they knew how to hog tie all these people and like stick them over the fire, and they were like, yeah, it's mealtime. And so you find out they're brutal, but they're so resourceful. They are I love how the encyclopedia puts it, they are the antithesis to the Empire, where the Empire has the technology, the weapons, you know, the know-how, the money, the military expertise. They have all of this stuff, and yet you have sticks and stones and just the jungle. And the Ewoks are a part of taking down the Empire. And I love, you know, seeing like the massive logs come and you know, crush the walkers, and you know, seeing them basically like beat stormtroopers and all of this. Like, it's pretty amazing. You know, it's super cool.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite scenes, and I remember even when I was younger, I'd say Return of the Jedi was my favorite. And I didn't know about the prequel hate as a kid, but I knew that people did not like the Ewoks. That was well known to me. But I had no shame. I'm like, I don't know why you don't like the Ewoks. They're awesome, they're cute, and they helped destroy the Empire. So, I mean, what's not to like?
Yeah, and obviously, you can tell from the movies and, from other research and stuff that they're hunters. So they're very deceitful in their appearance. They look cute and cuddly, but really what they would do is they would go down during the day and hunt all day long. And the stormtroopers and the Empire are really just like, yeah, whatever. Just cute little teddy bears. And boy, did that not turn out for them.
Yeah.
But I love how you even tied it into a deeper meaning in Return of the Jedi. It's so cool that the ones that were unassuming, played a major role.
Yes.
So not only was it the ones with the weapons, but it was the ones who were willing to fight for what they believed in, fight for their right, for their home, and they saw an opportunity for partnership, and that's the end of the story for the Empire.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Yes.
So do you have any final thoughts on Ewoks before we sign off?
I think they deserve more respect.
They do deserve more respect.
I'll just leave it there.
They do. So let us know down in the comments if you agree with us and you think Ewoks are awesome, or if you need your opinion changed, because these little guys are so incredible. But with that, we actually have a Discord server, so if you just want to continue some deep dive, sweaty talk about Star Wars, find some friends to game with, hang out with and stuff, hit up the Discord link in the description below, and it's just a lot of fun in there. It really is. But with that, we are two Star Wars nerds, and may the Force be with you always.